Hi everybody. I am 5 minutes late. I lost track of time. Apologies. I wanna give this a nice title. Okay. Then we're gonna pin that. How do we? Oh, hold on. How do we? There we go. Okay. All right. Holy shit, 300 people. Okay. Hi. I wanted to title this Best Fans in the World because we hit 100,000 followers. It's still a little bizarre. Just having any amount is pretty crazy, but I feel like it's like a really cool milestone, and it's like I was saying yesterday, I'm trying to picture 100,000 people, and it's a lot, and it's sort of hard to visualize. It is sort of like Wembley Stadium. It's a very, very historic concert stadium. There's a very famous Foo Fighters concert that I'm obsessed with that it was almost 100,000 people. So I feel like Dave Grohl right now. So thank you for that feeling. I just wanted to get together with you guys, chat with you guys, just sort of go back and forth, find out how everybody's doing, and then try to answer as best as I can. I even put some hair product in today. I want it to look decent for you guys. How's everybody doing? It sort of feels like it's nonstop. Like there's always something new happening, and usually it's something bad. I just wanted to sort of vibe with you guys. Hopefully this chat will help some of you guys. I know it helps me. You guys, since the beginning of COVID, have kept me busy, have kept me in check. You guys have kept me motivated and extremely positive, because whenever I'd sort of get down in my own life and get down with the stuff that's happening around me, I would think about you guys and be like, okay, well, how can I be of service to you guys? How can I affect you guys in a positive light, and hopefully give you guys, even if it's just a moment of some sort of excitement or happiness or hope. I think that's a big thing that we're sort of teetering with this year, is feeling a little hopeless and feeling a little like, everything seems so against us. But we as a society have dealt with really awful stuff in the past, and we have somehow gone through it. COVID obviously affects the whole world. But if you guys remember from our earlier Instagram lives, I would always make sure that we realize our personal situations. And, in March and April, when we thought, and I'm talking about, me living in Los Angeles or even most parts of America, it would be like, man, this is really hard, and it's crazy, and it feels like, we can't go to restaurants, or we can't go to bars, or we can't go to stores, but we could get groceries and we could still be outside. And I always wanted to continue mentioning and letting people really think about, people in France, people in Italy, people in Spain. I don't know if you guys remember, but they were locked in their houses and their apartments for 2 months. Some of them, I think, maybe even almost 3 months. without the ability to even step out for some fresh air. You would need a badge to go out and get groceries. So I always want to, acknowledge all perspectives. So, and it helped me, whenever I'd be like, fuck man, this is like crazy and everything's locked down, I'd always be like, but imagine the people in Italy, France, and Spain. And not even to mention China, where it started, and what they had to go through. That is a true lockdown. So it's just, it's all about perspective. And I'm just, from the moment this happened, I'm just grateful that I still was able to, take a walk outside, breathe some fresh air. I'm very fortunate. I have a backyard. So, a lot of people in those other countries, they lived in apartments without maybe even a balcony. So I just always want to think about everybody else's perspective. So that when you do feel really down about yourself, but you do have certain advantages, to not let that really beat you down and feel bad about yourself. It's people are having it so much worse in other parts of the world, and I really want people to just remember that, and just to have some, I think it comes down to just sympathy. And once we realize, what other people are going through around the world, I think it would make our experience maybe a little bit, I don't want to use the word easy, but maybe a little bit more, maybe doable. It still sucks. It still fucking sucks, and it's hard. I'm not saying that, but and you could sort of relate that to everything going on right now. So yeah, that's just a little food for thought. That's something that at least keeps me going, keeps me, it's an attempt to stay positive, because that's all we could do. I constantly preach that we can only stay positive and hopeful, and try to move forward, whatever that means to you. And just finding, my big thing is finding solutions, finding some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, because I really, really believe that it is not effective to just yell and complain and bash other people. I mean, there's a guy in the White House that I'm sure we all want to bash, but we have an opportunity to hit him where it really fucking hurts, and that's in the ballot boxes. And we're gonna be angry, and we're gonna be beyond disappointed and frustrated with these past 4 years. I know I am. But we are finally in the place, November 2020, where we could get him the fuck out. And that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is a shift. There is a major, major shift, socially and even politically. I think people are fed up. I'm not talking about his base, his fan base, right? He's got those people. But I'm talking about the overall vibe of the country and even, around the world. I think people are fed up. People want him out. People want some actual change. Right? That's something that we have to remember. When we fight for change, it has to affect the top. And that's how it trickles down. The top sort of chooses everybody below. And those are the people that are affecting, let's say, the police department, justice reform, education reform, climate reform. Come on, dude. We got a guy leading this country who doesn't believe in fucking science, man. And we know why he's saying that. Because his money people They got money in coal and oil, you know. So if all of a sudden he's like, climate change is real, he's going to lose those people, and he's going to lose his money, and he's going to lose his voters. So if he wants to pick greed and voters and support, monetary support, over literally people dying and people suffering from natural disasters, police brutality, police killings, then fuck him. Straight up. Fuck him. We gotta get him out. Vote. It's the greatest non-violent weapon that we have. And I think we're gonna do it. You know? And yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think there's a major shift happening. So yes, there is my 10 minutes of venting. I guess that's just sort of something that always goes on in my head. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is something that, you know, I'm always thinking about. But I do truly believe, and I'm not just, you know, blindly like optimistic. I feel like there's a shift. And I'm sure you guys that are savvy, you know, with social media and the news and polls and just the overall sort of attitude of people. You know, you guys know I'm a gigantic basketball fan. And one of the proudest moments I've ever had as a fan of sports, specifically basketball, is seeing the basketball court, right? At the very top in gigantic letters, the biggest letters on the court, Black Lives Matter. In the left-hand corner, we got Beyond Meat. So we're promoting veganism. And then in the top right and all around the stadium, vote. 11/3/2020, vote. Now that's some good shit, you know, and that's happening in baseball, that's happening in football, that's happening in basketball, that's happening in soccer, it's happening in college football, you know, and the fact that it's happening in a lot of conservative sports is a big fucking deal, you know. So I think that's why I'm so you know, I'm very focused and inspired by people like LeBron, you know, and people like Michelle Obama, who are teaming up with athletes because they know what kind of influence and power they hold, you know. Sports is like, you know, it's the favorite pastime of America. And a lot of people watch. A lot of fucking people watch, you know. So it's just a proud moment to be a sports fan and you know, an American citizen. So yeah, I hope that was a lot. How's everybody doing? Oh man, I forgot to scroll. That's wow. Oh man, I forgot to scroll down. So okay. Well, okay, now I'm finally caught up. So, a Q&A box. That's a good idea. Thank you. Let's do a Q&A box. Okay, here we go. What's your favorite city you've ever lived in? I'd probably have to say Los Angeles. Will you do a live with Alberto Frezza? Oh, I hope so. One day. That's my brother. There's some funny questions. Am I drinking water like every time? Yes. I drink water. Hashtag I drink water. Man, that Instagram live was hilarious. Somebody asked, where's your hot cop? I don't know where he is, but I actually just saw him the other day. He came to my premiere. He's a very sweet supportive friend. That was very sweet of him. Oh, let's talk about that. Thank you guys for, I think, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday, No Escape was number 6. I think the highest we hit yesterday was number 6 on iTunes for a hot little minute. So thank you for that. I know a lot of people have been to the drive-ins to see it. So that's really cool. Thank you. It was very surreal seeing it at a drive-in. You know, it sort of shows that, like, again, it's like, you know, we're dealing with COVID and we're dealing with a lot of stuff, but it's like the fact that they were able to make that work, and we have a movie out in the world right now during such a crazy time. I can't thank the universe enough for making that happen. And you know, the team behind No Escape, and Will and Keegan and Holland and George and Denzel and Saya, everybody, and Amelia. It was really surreal. You know, I like took a bunch of moments to like really look around. And I'm like, wow, we're at a movie premiere with everybody wearing masks and people are in their cars, but you know, we're still coming together to enjoy a film, and to enjoy, you know, at least my favorite form of entertainment, you know, is film and television. And like I said in my post, it has always been my form of, you know, escape, and it's very therapeutic for me, you know, ever since I was a young kid. You know, if I needed to escape, or you know, if things were a little much, or if I just wanted to, you know, turn the world off, I'd watch a movie or watch TV. And it's one of the greatest pleasures of being an actor is, you know, I know that I have now that privilege of being that for somebody else. So that's like one of the biggest honors, and thank you. You know, you guys say this kind of stuff all the time. You know, how deeply you've connected with TK or even Alexi, or, you know, any of my past characters. It means the world to me to hear that from you guys, and for you guys to have such a personal connection. It's really unbelievable. Yeah, I still have those pinch me moments. You know, I don't think, you know, especially like me, where I came from and my upbringing, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Be like, yeah, I'm an actor, no big deal. You know, it's I understand. It's a crazy. It's like winning the lottery, you know. And I'm grateful every single day, and I'm grateful for you guys every single day. You know, you guys are the one watching. You guys are the ones that let people know if you like the film or not, if you like the show or not. So, you know, I always say you guys really are my anchor, you know, and you guys ground me and lift me up at the same exact time. So, thank you. I wish I could have all 300 of you guys in a room right now. We could, you know, kumbaya together, but this will have to do for now. And yeah, it's a lot of people are saying we miss you. I miss you guys too. I can't wait to get back to shooting. Apparently it's been confirmed that we're going to be shooting very soon. If only I could say when. Ooh, I do have some exciting, exclusive news. I may or may not have watched parts of Smiley Face Killers last night. And to say that I am excited would be the smallest word I could think of. It's a roller coaster ride, and it is the largest role I've ever had in a film. the film is very much on my character's shoulders. It's a film where I'm in pretty much every single frame of the film, so it's the largest responsibility I ever had as an actor in a movie. And it deals with some really sensitive topics, specifically mental health. So I'm very excited for it to be out in the world, and to see how this character in this film connects with people. And you know, it's based on true events, which is terrifying. And you know, it's one of those pinch me moments. It's written by one of the greatest American authors of all time, Bret Easton Ellis. And he wrote it and produced it and gave me complete freedom over his words and his storytelling. And you know, I remember it was like the first week of shooting, and he pulled me aside and he said, "The words are yours. You do with them what you need to." And to get that from someone like him, you know, this is the creator of American Psycho, Less Than Zero. I mean, it was intense, and you know, to get that sort of affirmation from someone like that, I was like, oh my God, yes sir, I will try my best. So yeah, I hope we can start announcing more information soon. But I hope yeah, there's not much I can say. I fucking wish, but it is probably my proudest character outside of TK. I'm sorry if that pisses anybody off. But I think you'll see why. It's also the biggest weight I've ever had on my shoulders in the sense of, you know, character, film, writing. There's a lot. I'm still sort of like going through it in my head. I kind of want to watch it again. And, you know, this is obviously public, but it's a Lionsgate film. We sold to Lionsgate, which, you know, growing up, it's like, that was like one of the biggest, most prestigious studios, you know, and whenever I'd see a film that was like made by Lionsgate, I'd freak out. I'd be like, oh, this is epic. I hope I could be in, you know, something like that once. And to just sort of have that be where, you know, where we found our home with this film, and you know, again, for it to be sort of the biggest character I've ever played in a film, it's just bizarre, man. It's I just want you guys to see it. I want you guys to see it. I want to hear everything you have to say. Even if you hate it, bring it on, but maybe just be a little gentle. So yeah, it's a long time coming. You know, we shot it quite a while ago, so it was just nice to see it finally come together, and I'm proud. I'm fucking proud of this one. Yeah, it's intense. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Let's do some questions. Do I miss Lone Star Crew every single day? You know, I've obviously gotten to see, you know, Brian over this entire span of time. I've gotten to see Rafa. So it's nice, you know, being able to see them. We did a big group picnic with most of the cast for Raphael's birthday, so that was really nice. And yeah, it's, you know, I miss them. I really hope our first day of shooting is like the entire group. That'd be really cool. TK's Carlos. I sort of, I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but I sort of ranted for 10 minutes and sort of had spoke all my thoughts about everything. Oh, that's a good question. Do I like rap, and who's your favorite rapper? Well, as you guys could tell by my hoodie, this is a Dreamville hoodie, and Dreamville is J. Cole's label. And J. Cole is hands down my favorite rapper. He's been my favorite rapper for a very long time, since like high school. He's just like the realest. His lyrics are, he's like the rap Bob Marley, you know? And I think he started leaning into that, you know, even with like his look. You know, he got like the locks and a lot of he reps Jamaica a lot recently, and you know, he started turning into like a prophet, even though he probably wouldn't like people calling him that. But I think he knows what kind of responsibility he has, and yeah, he's unbelievable. J. Cole is still alive. Yes, J. Cole's very young. He's like in his 30s. Yeah. First season of Ratchet. So yesterday I finished episode 1. Fucking amazing. Shout out to Mr. Ryan Murphy, #1 in over 50 countries. But again, are we surprised? No. Whatever he touches is gold. So yeah, I loved episode 1. It's insane. I mean, Sarah Paulson and Finn Wittrock they're so talented, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of it. I'm dedicating the whole week to it. What's my favorite Harry Styles song? You know, I always go back and forth. It's like, yesterday I was really feeling She. That song's a powerhouse. And then, you know, I always like Meet Me in the Hallway. I'm sort of, I kind of feel like his first album, hear me out, is more, I like it more. I think personally it's more rock and roll. That's my shit. Yeah, obviously Fine Line is amazing. It's like a perfect album. But for me, I think also like where I was in my life when the first album came out, it's just very near and dear to my heart. And it has some of my favorite songs ever. Like Meet Me in the Hallway, Two Ghosts. Yeah, and obviously Sign of the Times, man. It's such a ballad. It's like, it's a song you just want to like scream at the top of a mountaintop, you know? Let's see. Do I want to roll an American Horror Story? Yeah. Are you kidding me? That would be so epic. A lot of Israeli love right now. Thank you, everybody. I actually just had an article come out with a Israeli newspaper, so I'm gonna story that soon. It's really cool. That was full circle. You know, coming from Israel, being an immigrant. My parents immigrated twice, and then for it to go full circle to like have an entire page dedicated in a Israeli newspaper. I have my family sending me the actual newspaper from Israel, and just my face just being Ronen, Rubinstein. That was pretty bizarre. When do I come to Israel? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it would have to be, you know, it'd have to be when things calm down. It'd have to be when we're not shooting. So yeah. Oh, Oh, for the people asking which newspaper, it's called Israel Hayom, which means Israel Today. So if you're in Israel, I'd love if you guys picked it up. Israel Hayom or Israel Today. Yeah, and it's we have an entire page. It's me, and then there's a photo of Rob and Liv, and it just talks about the show and what it's like, doing a job like this. And I think we chatted about Gal Gadot and how there's not many of us right now, and it's just an honor to be, even in the tiniest conversation, like Israeli actors. It's really cool. Yeah. So yeah, Israel Hayom. In season 2, will there be more Tarlos moments? Come on. Of course. We got to give the people what they want. I may have heard of, some storylines. May have heard of some things. May have heard of some, possible crossovers. Who knows? Who knows these things? I don't know. What else we got here? Tell us. Kiana, if I would tell people right now what the plot would be, I'd be out of a job. So I'm gonna keep it private until you guys finally get to watch. Thank you, Selena. No Escape. Some No Escape love. My pups are amazing. Thank you for asking. My pups are fantastic. We just took a little trip to Joshua Tree to get away from all the smoke. I don't even want to get into that. Yeah. You guys know how I feel about climate change and the fact that the entire West Coast was burning at one point. Sensitive topic. But again, we have an opportunity to find solutions. November 3rd. We need someone that believes in climate change, that will make it a priority, that will make it a national fucking emergency, because it is. TK? Any other projects you can tease? Guys, I'm sorry. I mean, I think 2 movies coming out, in 2020 is pretty good. Not too shabby, knock on wood. But no, we just, we're about to hopefully start shooting season 2 soon. And then, you guys will get updates probably before we will. You guys are totally on it. Yeah, we're gonna, I can't wait to shoot. Oh my God. Even with the new protocols, I don't care. We've done the mask thing, we've done the social distancing. If it means that we could get back on set and we could start working and give you guys a season 2, we'll do whatever it takes, man. I'll wear 9 masks. I'll wear a mask on my eyes. Let's go. I just want to start shooting. Hey, from Moscow. Привет. Как вам фильм, если вы уже видели? What's PCA? Oh, People Choice Award. Yeah. Dude, can I just take a moment? You guys are so awesome and so that was it. I heard through the grapevine that we got over 10,000 submissions from you guys just for TK, which is fucking nuts. I can't even imagine how many submissions we got for the show and for other characters on the show, but thank you so much. This is something that, like, it's not a priority, but if it happens, it would be so cool. And, it's pretty prestigious, and it wouldn't happen without you guys. So I just want to say thank you, and I love your dedication and the time, because it takes some time to vote for somebody 25 times, and I know you guys have used multiple emails and done all that kind of stuff. So thank you for that. That's amazing. So yeah, thank you. Messaging everyone October 1st, hey, we got nominated. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, can you send a message to your Brazilian fans? Obrigado for all the love. I know Brazilian fan bases are top of the top. You guys are epic. I saw that at one point on Friday. No Escape was like number 27, I think, on the trending list in Brazil. So thank you for showing love. Thank you for showing love for, obviously 911 Lone Star and No Escape. And I'm sure you guys will show lots of love for Smiley Face Killers. So you guys are epic. Oh, what is that light? Hello? There we go. Excuse me, ring light. I'm using a ring light. That's like, oh, that's warm. All right. Ciao from Italy. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I fucking love your country. Oh my God. Oh, Belarus. Yeah, I did get a little confused by the light. Okay. Oh my God, what is happening? Am I barefoot? Always. Any hints of a release date for Smiley Face Killers? 2020? I can say that. Do I speak Arabic? No, I don't speak Arabic, but I gotta say, Rami is one of my favorite shows of the year. And it is so intelligent and insightful. And I think it's really important for people to watch it, especially in America. There's unfortunately a lot of prejudice towards that community and the Muslim religion. So it's a must watch. It's a must watch. Again, perspective. We can't really understand others until we sort of know where they're from, walked in their shoes, could get an inside look into their lives. So I think it's really, really important for people to educate themselves about, other communities and other, societies and civilizations and religions, and not to judge a book by its cover. Because you probably don't know what you're talking about. Can I say something in Italian? Ciao bello or bella. There is no escape love in the comments. Yes, there's a lot of no escape. let's give a big and warm shout out to our social media manager of the No Escape account. I think they have done a fantastic job. Just amazing. The graphics are so epic and the videos are hilarious. I love the one where I'm dancing in the club drunk. That's a good one. So yeah, thank you, No Escape Instagram. Mwah. You know who you are. I think it's really not nice of you to. Oh, hold on. Let's bring this up since we're here. I think it's really not nice of you to ignore questions and delete. Well, let me say something. When someone writes some gnarly, negative, derogatory, hateful shit, it's not gonna fly. And let that be a sort of warning for the future. If you want to bring negativity and hate into our space, it's not going to happen. The reason I love you guys is you're extremely positive and loving and caring. So let's keep it that way, because there's too much negativity in the world. And the last thing I want is negativity in my comments or my DMs. So if you're going to do that, it's a waste of time. No hate zone. There we go. Buttercup Strand. This is a no hate zone. Say it again for the people in the back. It's a no hate zone. Come on now. Hold on. That's actually not bad either. This is the natural light. How do we look? Someone asked, do I read my DMs? I try to read a lot. That's how I know, how you guys are feeling about everything that I'm doing, and whether it be, things I am passionate about or my ocean cleanups. I wanted to tell you guys, I haven't done ocean cleanups because the smoke has been awful. It just wouldn't be productive to be out there and breathe all that in. I don't want to damage my lungs. I don't want to breathe that stuff in. Yeah. So I'll be there this coming Friday. And I may have some really, really huge news regarding ocean conservation. I've teamed up with a real powerhouse. I will be announcing it Friday. And these people have gone above and beyond. It's science-driven, specifically led by a young prodigy, a scientific prodigy. They have incredible backing and support, specifically Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's how I found out about them. I'm very excited to announce that I am one of their newest ambassadors. And then I believe on Thursday, I'll be announcing another super exciting opportunity. I've teamed up with, sorry, my phone paused. I've teamed up with a very young and new organization that has to do with voting and social activism. So stay tuned. And so that's crazy. I'm happy that I can finally talk about it. So, yes. Good things. Knock on wood. What else we got? Don't forget about us when you get insanely famous. Come on now. You kidding me? I need you guys. The plan is, to only get bigger and better and stronger, and everybody's invited. We are at a time where we need to come together more than ever, and I can't achieve what I want to achieve without you guys, and that's the simple fact. It's a simple fact. I'm gonna need all the support that I can get. Trying to make the world a better place, it is not an easy task, and we need to come together to be able to do that. So I hope you guys are down for the ride, because it's going to be a long ride and it's going to be a bumpy ride, but I feel like we can achieve some incredible things. And it starts with doing our part, something that we could do here as a normal citizen, and then it comes down to voting. Vote. Fuck. So again, I know you guys are here for me. I know you guys are so fucking supportive, and I thank you, and I love you guys. We have probably like 10 minutes left. I've learned my lesson that you get cut off after an hour. And then hopefully, somebody has recorded this and can put it up on YouTube. If you guys don't mind, I'd love for you guys to title it Best Fans in the World Instagram Live. This is about you guys. 100,000 people. They removed the hour thing for verified accounts. Interesting. Okay, so let's just keep going. Who's down? Are you guys down? I'm having a good time. I'm just gonna get cozy. So, talk to me, guys. What do you guys been feeling recently? What's going on? How are things? Oh, I'm holding you accountable, No Escape Instagram page. If it cuts off, you're in big trouble. By the way, this is most likely the haircut I'm gonna have for season 2. It's very similar to season 1. It's a little shorter on the sides. How do we feel about it? I kind of love it. Yay? Nay? Yes? Yeah, I love hoodies. I'm so happy that TK is a hoodie guy. It's a lot of love for the hoodies in Lone Star. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Yes to the hair. Okay, good. Let me ask you guys, what do you want to see from season 2? Come on, give it to me. Yes to the haircut, no to your circle light. Rebecca, I gotta agree. The circle light was a little too much. It's a very nice natural light. I have a lot of light in this house, so let's use it, right? Screw the circle light. Who needs circle lights? The hoodies give me life. I love hoodies. They're so cozy. And it's a Dreamville hoodie. I can rap J. Cole. Come on. Dreamville has a Big Bang Theory. So much Tarlos and more Carlos. Oh, baby, I'm right there with you. More Carlos, more Carlos, and some more Carlos. How excited are we about Gina Torres? We got a legend on board, ladies and gentlemen. We got a legend on board. Gina Torres coming in for season 2. Over. She's gonna be so fucking cool. Oh. She's gonna be so badass. Oh man. They're probably gonna make her so awesome. She's such a badass lady and such a badass character, so I expect some really great things from that. Maybe marry TK? That could be fun. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys this question because, you know, me and Rafa have been asked this many times and we sort of have had a debate. Who's gonna say, I love you first? TK or Carlos? I'm very much in the middle. It could very easily be TK because TK is actually a very mushy person on the inside once he gets your trust, right? And Carlos is very much the same. He's a very mushy person on the inside, but, you know, leads with this very strong, put together, you could even call it like a barrier, you know? We're both very much characters that need to, it takes a lot for us to get your trust. Let's see. TK. TKs. A lot of TKs. I like that. Definitely more TK than Carlos. Oh, this is so sweet. Listen to this. I think Carlos would, but I think they'll write it to be TK because he wants Carlos to know that he's the best thing that has ever happened to him. Oh, kill me. That's so sweet. Send that to the writers. That's nice. Oh, guys, by the way, I'm going to do my absolute everything to sneak in a couple of poppies into season 2. Even if it's not on the page, I'm going to do it. Papi Juancho. I'm sneaking in a poppy in there somewhere. Somewhere. It's happening. You heard it here first, people. Watch me sneak it in and they're just like, no. It's happening. I'm so happy we did this, by the way. I didn't realize how much I miss you guys until, you know, we're sort of all together here. We've had consistently like 330 something people. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone wrote, I can hear it cut before it even happens. Yeah. They're like, that's not on the page. I'm like, I'm feeling it. Let me do my thing. Well, you guys aren't going to get cut off because we have until 1:05 because we started at 12:05. Yeah, I think, you know, I got to go to the grocery store. I got to get supplies. And then 4:30, Lakers, baby. Can't miss that. Lakers championship. How do we feel about that? Come on. It's been 10 years since we've won a championship. And obviously the last time we won a championship was because Kobe. Yeah. I'm grateful that I still remember that like it was yesterday. I was 16. Kobe, back-to-back championships without Shaq. And hopefully we could do that again with LeBron, who, you know, I haven't always been the biggest LeBron fan as a player because I've always, you know, been a Kobe fan, and there's sort of this been bad guy, good guy type thing. LeBron was always the good guy. Kobe's always the bad guy. It's just because Kobe was a fucking killer. But I respect LeBron on such a high level and everything that he's doing for the world and for children and for voting. And obviously, you know, I think he's right now the best player in the NBA. We obviously have seen that because Kawhi's out, Giannis is out, and LeBron is performing at 36 better than maybe anybody in the NBA. So much respect. I will be very proud if he can bring another championship to Los Angeles. Yeah, let's wrap it up with. I know I say thank you a lot. It's how I was raised. I was raised to be polite and to give thanks when you're supposed to give thanks, and to show gratitude when you're supposed to show gratitude. I'm a big believer in that. So thank you times 100,000. I think I started Lone Star with I think it was 30,000 followers or something. So the fact that you guys have skyrocketed me to this position, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Again, I can't believe that we have a movie out in the world, in America, because it's been out in the world, but it's nice for it to be in our country. So if you haven't seen it, please go see it. Let me know what you think. Again, be gentle. Don't break my heart. And then hopefully, you guys will get updates probably soon about Lone Star and Smiley Face Killers. And it's just, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that this kind of stuff is happening in such a chaotic piece of shit year. But honestly, all of the bad stuff can really wake us up as a people, and I think that's what's happening. I think people are fed up. I think people have finally seen all of the bullshit, and people are fed up and they want change. And I truly think we're going to see that in November. I'm expecting record numbers, and I'm expecting 45 to be out. We don't say his name here. He doesn't deserve it. Yes, I love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon. Please register to vote. If you don't know how to register to vote, go to my highlights for when we all vote, the Michelle Obama campaign. Go to my post. There's a lot of information there. And if you want to use somebody else, there's I Am a Voter, there's LeBron's thing, which is more than a vote, and then the company that I'm working with is When We All Vote, which is Michelle Obama's team. So thank you. I love you guys, and one love. Oh, and also, if anybody saved this, title it #BestFansInTheWorld, because that's what you guys are.